Move to Durban now. Letiwe Mdluli. Letiwe, you've been speaking to unions, and of course this is a critical time, bearing in mind that public servants have a dispute with the government. They've been offered a 0% increase, and things are not looking good with that negotiation. Talk to us about the discussions you've been having today.
Well, Sally, most of the unions that I've been speaking to are very frustrated for the matter that wage discussions have deadlocked with government. They are saying that their workers are basically calling for the increments because of the cost of living being high. They are saying that they're not asking for much, but only 8% or 8.3%. But government at the moment is only offering 0%. So most of the unions that I spoke to, which include SATU, the PSA and COSATU, are saying that it's unfair that government is not actually hearing the workers' cries. While speaking to them around the morning, because COSATU did say that they feel like they will not be celebrating Workers' Day. Instead, they will hold a march in protest of what is currently happening with the wage negotiations with government currently.
All right, and you've also been speaking to a couple of people. Tell us a little bit more about salary increases.
So I've spoken to some public servants, which include nurses and also teachers, and they're basically saying that they need the increment because their salaries have not increased for over 2 years, and the cost of living is way too high. They're saying that they are in financial troubles and they rely on borrowing money, and some of them are also raising issues with the fact that they work too far, and so they have to take transport to work, and they don't have that kind of money. They are also calling for government to reconsider its decision and maybe put something on the table when it comes to salary negotiations with unions. While speaking to some of the teachers earlier on, this is what they had to say.
In terms of the salary increment, I will say unions, workers' union have done a lot, but the government it's undermining the effort that is done by the union, where the union will sit and have the resolutions, and when the government have to implement it, they will say they can't afford. And I will take the latest statement of the government, where he was seeking the option, the alternative from the publics. While when that 500 billion came in, no one was consulted in public how to spend this 5 billion. They had the budget in mind. But when they have to pay workers, public servants, they will start to consult, say there's no money, the public must have the view. And what are they trying to do? Are they instigating community against public sectors? Because when you will say you don't have money and you have to shut down the grant of 350, those people will attack those who are demanding their right, which is the increment, so that we can survive. Seriously, we can't survive under this inflation with what are we getting as teachers.
Yeah, those critical issues. Thank you for raising them. Letiwe Mdluli in Durban, Nobisutu Hejane in Cape Town, and Aviwe Mtila here in Johannesburg, reflecting on Workers' Day, which is coming up tomorrow.